Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's so funny because they're like, you have 7 minutes. I was like, I've been wanting to talk to her for like 2 years.
Oh,
And I was like, okay, well, when she comes to Philly, we could just try to make it 30 minutes because there's so much I want to talk to you about.
oh,
I just think you're such a badass. And so,
thank you.
so I'm excited, even though we get to talk for a couple minutes.
Well, you know what? I always do. I have a joke when I always ask, like, how much longer we got? And they're like, you got 10 minutes. I always say, you should see what I can do in 7. So we'll make it happen, baby.
Wait, where in the world are you right now?
I'm in Vegas.
Oh, so you're still there from the Grammys.
I'm still here.
Okay. And I know we shouldn't we're not doing the whole women in fashion thing, but I gotta tell you, the red suit, I mean, come on.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's talk about it.
I was like, I did love how amazing how on the red carpet where we were talking about what story you're telling with the fashion, which I thought was awesome. It was such a great way to be instead of being what are you wearing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But your outfit was just mwah, chef's kiss. So amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. That was, it's weird because I really wanted to, now it's turning into everything in my life and my career where I'm just I just want to enjoy it. I started the year off I want to not let anxiety rule me, and I want to not black out emotionally or from any other thing to control my anxiety in performances so I can be present and enjoy it. And it's going into everything in my life. So this year at the Grammys, I was I'm a new mom. I've been trying to work hard on my body, not to lose weight for any kind of culture thing, just for my mind to feel better on stage, be a better performer. And I wanted to just feel I wanted to walk on the carpet and be myself. Yeah. And I wanted to enjoy the Grammys because I've never enjoyed the Grammys. They've been traumatic. And so I feel very blessed and honored that Christian Siriano made that suit for me. He knows how to dress all kinds of bodies. And that's why I went to him. And he just made me, he totally surprised me. And I felt very cool. I felt very myself. And, the clothes don't wear you, you wear the clothes. And so you have to, I don't know, you have to feel great in yourself. And then everything else is just an added bonus,
Yeah. And I feel this is ties in because I know we're going to talk about the single, but it really does tie into just, I think, the theme that women are feeling in general of we're not doing this whole doing it for other people anymore. Do you know what I mean? We're doing what we we're done with this nonsense. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I feel it's such a great theme to be we are doing it because we feel good and we're going to rock the pants, we're going to do the joggers. But if we want to wear a 2-piece bikini, we're going to do that too.
Totally. Yes. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I almost wore a bikini and then I said, maybe next year. I'll sit this one out. I'll let somebody enjoy this.
That's what's so good. The single obviously is just, it is that powerful and I hate to use the word boss chick. We're not doing that anymore either. We're just doing bosses, but you're these two powerhouses, not only your voices and how you carry yourselves. And I just think obviously it's this great song, but I think your magnetic personalities and the two of you together is kind of what took it. Did you I know I'm kind of rambling, but did you feel that when you knew you were going to do the song together, or was it, talk a little just about when you realized that this was oh yeah, we have that thing that's going to make this song to be huge.
I wish that I could say that she and I brainstormed and we're going to do this badass bitch thing and come out powerhouses. But in all honesty, it came from a very genuine place of she had brought me on tour. I had nothing going on in country radio, anything. Miranda just brought me on tour because I thought it was because she knew I like to have fun, and I know that Miranda likes to have a good time, and she controls the whole vibe of a whole tour, and she wants good people around her and her touring family. And so she and I became friends just by hanging out and having a good time. And it was kind of the more wild I got on the road, the more she liked me and accepted me, which is not always the case. It's usually the complete opposite,
Interesting.
And so I just felt like we had become friends friends, and I was sitting on this thing, and it's weird how like the evolution of a specific thing has its own life, like the song Drunk, like how I had written it, and how when I was so young, like, you know, within the same couple weeks of X's and O's, the day after or before America's Sweetheart, like it was just not meant to just be a song for me. And so when the idea came up, like, what if we just ask Miranda? It was all very pure and natural and genuine. And I know I can speak for both of us when I say we did not think it was going to do anything that it did. And so that's another one of those beautiful surprises in life for me, of like, this was just like a very natural thing that was like, hey, this could be fun. Let's just try that.
Yeah.
And we just kind of kept with that. Like, we made the recording really, really fun. When we did the video, I was like, Miranda is the busiest girl in the world because she's such a massive superstar. And I'm not a taker. I'm like paranoid of like ever being like, I never want to use anyone. I never want to take. I never want to take up space. I never want to take up too much time. And so when it was like, if she's going to give us time for a music video, we're going to make it fun. Because who likes doing a music video? Nobody. I mean, it's not fun. Yeah. It's awful. It's so much pressure. I said, let's play characters. She loves doing that. Like, let's make this so fun for us. And so then look what came from that. We won Video of the Year, and everybody was like, the video is so fun. I said, we wanted to make it fun. We wanted to enjoy it. And it's proof. And so to see that, you know, this song has gone on to do what it has done is, me and Morant, we every once in a while, we'll just text each other and be like, isn't it kind of funny that it's doing this? Like, because we never thought that. And, you know, I don't think she looked at it as like she was doing me a favor. I think she genuinely thought the song was catchy, and she won't do anything that she doesn't like. And so she liked it, and it's been a really fun thing, and it's brought us a lot closer. And I just am very, very grateful and very humbled by the success that it has had. And I don't know. I never expected it in a million years, and it's beautiful.
So, like I said, I could talk to you forever, but like because you brought up X's and O's, because obviously a lot of people know you from almost like the alt rock world. Yeah. And now you're in this country space, and like, it's so seamless. Like, both are so seamless. And you're obviously going on tour with Chris Stapleton, so they're yelling at me to wrap it up, but you're on tour with Chris Stapleton, you're going to be in Hershey in August, but like, really quick before they cut us off, what has that been like? Because I went from pop music to country, and I'm obsessed with country. So I feel like you're having that moment of like, I love this space.
Well, I mean, if anyone had seen me, I mean, first of all, I learned to play the banjo in Philadelphia when I went to U Arts. And so and my family's from Southern Ohio, like almost West Virginia. And so I've had country roots my whole life. I've played banjo. I got signed to RCA because I was a blonde chick that played the banjo that they had heard about. And so this is no like huge surprise to me and the people who know me. I've always played country music. I got signed to RCA because of a song called Good to Be a Man, which is a country song. It was on my first EP. And to me, that's a country song. I wrote that as a country song. Yeah. So it's always been kind of lurking in the background. And so that's why I don't know. I just, it's been a very interesting way for me to kind of fumble and stumble and trip and slip and fall into where I'm supposed to be in my life, which is motherhood, which is playing country music, which is the happiest place I've ever been. And I've always had country in my set, and I'll always make rock and roll. I mean, I think country is rock and roll, and I'm always going to want to play everything, and I'll never let anyone try to put me in a box. So
love it. Love it. All right. I would talk to you more, but they're going to yell, and I don't want to make them mad. But when you are in Philly, I definitely cannot wait to see you in person. Awesome. You're amazing, and your son is so cute.
Thank you.
It was nice to meet you, and hopefully we'll meet in person too. So enjoy, and congratulations, and
Thank you.
All the success. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you next time.